everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is already the 6th update of my candle project Use It Up. So I've been burning candles for 8-ish months at this point, 6 of them all together with you on this channel in this playlist. So this is a rolling style candle project. So I burn the candle as far as I possibly can get. I will then chunk up the wax, throw that in the wax warmer to fully deplete the candle. I have 4 candles I'm working on in terms of burning at a time. I've got a little bit of a back stock in terms of melting stuff, and then I'm going to be rolling in new candles to replace the ones that I have burned my way through. Now, I am finding that 4 candles is pretty darn consistent from month to month. These are months where I am working full time, and I like to burn the candles in the evening before bed, like during the day on the weekends if I'm just like editing and on the computer, things like that. It's really been nice. So it's been a lot of fun to track the progress. Let me know your thoughts as well, like a little bit of a spoiler, I have burned all 4 candles. So do you want me to roll in a 5th? At least in terms of this update, the 5th candle is one that I had to start burning because I ran out of candles and I wasn't just melting the wax because this was something in the bedroom. I like to have a candle going in the bedroom before bed. So let me know if you want me to up this to 5. I don't think I would get through all 5 at this point. Obviously, once I'm in summertime, because then I have time off work. So obviously, I'll probably do more candles at that point. But let me know what your thoughts. 4 candles, 5 candles. We kind of have like one that's kind of maybe a progress candle or I cycle through. We'll kind of decide. But let's dive into the 4 things I've worked my way through. So these were 4 brand new Bath & Body Works candles as of my last update. So we're going to go in the kind of the order of how I burnt them, or at least started burning them. So this one here is Cherry Blossom Pound Cake. You can see how well I did on this one. This has scent notes of cherry blossom, whipped pound cake, and vanilla frosting. So I was curious about the floral gourmand mashup of this one. And it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I don't think I would repurchase it. I did really like the colored glass though. And in terms of the wax, like a little bit of some color, like slight color. But this one didn't burn all the way. So there was a decent amount of that left. So just have to see. So lots to chunk up. It's all ready to go into the wax warmer sooner-ish compared to later, just so that one's completely done. All right, the packaging suckered me in for endless weekend. This was beautiful, especially as the wax got lower and lower. This was a beautiful, beautiful packaging of it. Endless Weekend has scent notes of fresh summer mandarin, sun-kissed magnolia, blue coconut water. I have now used this in both body care. I have a pocket back, which is going to be a struggle to get through, and I've used it through a candle. And obviously, got it all done. It's ready to go. It's a light fragrance. It is okay. It is probably not one I'm going to repurchase, but that's good, right? This is the beginning of my candle journey, so I get to kind of see. This one did burn a little bit lower than the last one, so that was excellent. So this is going to make its way eventually into the warmer. This next one, this is the standout candle. This was one I picked up at Candle Day last year. It is so good. The throw, like this was a strong performer for throw. My husband could smell it in the bedroom as soon as he was coming upstairs, and like upstairs is kind of through like the kitchen area, so like he has to go through the kitchen down the hallway to the bedroom. So this throws really well. It smells so good. You do not go nose blind to it, and I will probably buy a decent number of these in the future if I see them again. This was my apple craving, so this is in Honeycrisp apple. This one has scent notes of golden honeycrisp, apple blossom, and fresh sugar cane. Oh, okay. It smells like, if I close my eyes and instead of having candle here, a whole bunch of honeycrisp apples that you're starting to eat. It smells so good. It is so crisp, so fresh, so juicy, and then even somehow captures a little bit, like, I might sound a little weird, but does anyone ever sometimes, like with apples, there's almost like a dryness to them at times? It also captures that piece. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. In terms of favorite apple scents, I don't know, afternoon apple picking is really, really good. I haven't burned that one in a candle yet, but This is definitely up there. Would buy a bunch of these again in the future. And this packaging was really quite nice. Like the plaid isn't my favorite, but at least we had some nice juicy looking apples on it. Final empty is my first of 2 Mainstreet bakeries. I do have another of these in my collection. This one has scent notes of fresh banana, vanilla wafer, cinnamon sugar. So completely empty on this one. The wax, decent on the melting there. And it was yellow wax, so that's fun. Okay. I was on a journey with this scent. On cold, oh, it smells so good on cold. So amazing. And it kind of fluctuates. Like, I'm not a big fan of the name Mainstreet Bakery because I think of bread versus like dessert type things. Oh, but it's so good. This is amazing. Okay, so when I started burning it, I was honestly a little bit disappointed. I lost a bit of that banana scent, and then it just kind of smelled like banana bread, which not my favorite scent. I would prefer something fruity or a different kind of gourmand. But the more I burned it, the more I enjoyed it. Like, this is such a good one. So I'm very excited about having another of these in my collection, which I will probably pull that one out maybe in a couple months, later spring into the summer, because I think this is going to be a great that time of year gourmand. I just really wanted to try it at this point of the year. So this one was amazing. Definitely understand the hype of the scent and will probably purchase more of these, especially depending on the packaging. The packaging wasn't my particular favorite, but again, especially as the wax got lower and lower and the candle was lit, like it just lit up this scene. So that was actually quite nice. So I did enjoy that component of it, but this candle, not quite as good as the Honeycrisp apple, but it's a good one. In terms of the wax melting, I didn't do super great on that one. So I only completely finished one candle. So this is, they're all Bath & Body Works. This one was pistachio, milk, and honey. So of course I'd already previously burnt it the month before and just had the wax to work my way through. This has scent notes of toasted pistachio, cozy shea butter, whipped vanilla musk. I don't think this is one I will buy again, but it is now empty and I have melted it. But it's currently in the wax warmer and is doing so well. The scent throws so much better than it did in this candle. It is strawberry snowflakes. So this one has scent notes of juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. I love that lid. There's still a lot of snow on the ground for us right now. It is melting, but there's still a lot of snow. We just had snow earlier this week. So I am excited about this one. I just put a fresh chunk. So I have one chunk remaining, which is this one here. We'll definitely repurchase more. Oh, that was so good. And it's so good. So good in the warmer. So good progress on this one. I've used up just a little bit more than half of the wax I had remaining. But like I said, I just put a fresh chunk in. So I still have essentially 2 chunks worth to melt my way through. Very quickly, I have 3 candles that are also ready to go that I haven't used yet. Is anyone surprised by Snowy Peach Berry? No. This is probably going to be the next one I'm going to try to melt. Just because it gives a little bit more of that spring vibe, which I would like to do, but there's something still a little bit winter edge to it. Sweet peaches, tart cranberry, and sugared musk. So still that much of it left. I still have a wick I'm going to have to pry out of that one. Next, I also have a Snowflakes and citrus from last update. I like this color. That's pretty. Juicy citrus, fresh spring water, and sweet mango. This one I think is going to be a nice spring scent, so I'm not too concerned with this one, even though the name is Snowflakes. This one, though, it definitely got into much smaller chunks. I had a harder time getting this one out, but oh well, I'll get through that. And the final candle that I have that I haven't touched yet is Strawberry Pound Cake, also from last update. This one has scent notes of fresh picked strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. So again, kind of in the middle in terms of chunks. Like sometimes I get like 4 kind of, not quarters, but chunks. Some of these though, they break themselves down a little bit more. So that's what I've been working on in the project. So technically, in terms of actually getting candles completely done, only one, which was the pistachio milk and honey. And I've got a lot ready to go into the warmer. So I gotta pick up the warming game. I've just found I have a hard time sometimes, like, when is that wax fully done? I know it's like a scent test, but it's like, is it done? And I think it's done. And then a little bit later, it's like, oh, I can smell it now. So that makes it a little bit tricky, but it's okay. I will get there eventually. But for now, 4 new candles that I'm going to be rolling in. These are the 4 that I'm going to be burning over the month of April, and we'll get started with that. So I am loving that apple scent. It was a craving when I rolled in Honeycrisp apple last month, and I'm going to bring in more because apple, I think, is such a great... Except winter. I don't like any of the spiced apple scents. That's too much for me. But apple any time of year otherwise. So fall, spring, summer, especially for spring. So I'm going to roll in this surprise. So this is a Blue Orchid Skies. This one has scent notes of spring apple, soft white woods, and fresh orchid air. This was not a candle I was going to be picking up based off of the name, but I smelt it, got that apple, and got really excited, so I purchased it. And okay, it's definitely a different apple scent, obviously, than the last one. I'm a little nervous because this one is more like okay, Honeycrisp apple was like fresh, juicy, delicious. This one in Blue Orchid Skies is a little bit more fresh laundry apple. And if you're familiar with my hygiene project, Use It Up at all, laundry scents are no good for me. So we're going to have to see how this one goes. I'm hoping that fruit note just really comes through because I do want more apple, and because I'm a little bit nervous about this one, I do want to try it now so that I know for the future. And especially for a good hand soap sale. I know they recently did a $3.95 one, but yeah, no. If I want this in hand soap, I'd like to know now. All right. I'm not a big floral person. However, I have been dabbling a little bit here and there. And this is going to like transition the floral a little bit. Obviously, last month over the last month, I did have the cherry blossom pound cake. And I'm going to be bringing in the only thing, except for body cream in the same scent, that I picked up from the Disney collection. I'm going to be bringing in my Belle candle. So with Belle, this one has scent notes of rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. So obviously completely new. We'll see how this one goes. I'm hoping more vanilla comes through, but we'll just have to see. I did want to get something from the collection because, like, it's Disney Princess, my goodness. But, so I'm going to give this one a try. We'll see. I'm a little nervous. And then the last 2 came from the same Spring 3 collection. So the first one I'm going to be rolling in. So I wanted more fruit because I like my fruit. So I decided on this surprise as well, because originally this was also not a candle I was going to be picking up. This one is Pink Kiwi Berry. So we've got nice looking packaging here. So kind of excited about this one. This has scent notes of sweet kiwi, candied citrus, and sunny orchids. And I think it's the candied citrus that sold me on this one. So again, obviously a brand new scent. And we'll just kind of see. This one's like a light fruit kind of scent. So we'll see how this one does. I like citrus. We'll see how the kiwi is. I don't like kiwi as a fruit. But I wanted to give this one a try, so I'm going to dive into it. And from that exact same collection, I'm going to go with a little bit more gourmand of a choice. I know you get a slight bit of gourmand with the vanilla and the Belle, but I wanted a gourmand option, and I love this one, and I picked up 2 of them. So I'm going to roll in another strawberry pound cake. I like this packaging a little bit more than the White Barn. Like, the White Barn is good. At least it's red. This one has a whole bunch of strawberries all over it. It is so nice looking. Again, same scent notes. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. As with all the other candles, unburnt. Smells so good. Oh, I'm excited. And what I will probably do is I will use my trick, because I do prefer burning my candles to melting them. So because I have the wax from the previous candle, once I have a really good pool on this one, I will slowly add that wax and kind of refill the candle a little bit, slowly but surely. and just kind of burn that wax until we get further down, and then kind of continue the cycle because I have another of these candles. Oh, but it is so good, so I'm excited to have this kind of scent in as well. So that was a lot of stuff to discuss, lots of progress. So again, I'm pleased with my burning consumption, and I've been really enjoying these candles. We'll just have to see about the wax warming component as well. So again, leave me your suggestions down below so I can be a little bit better and a little bit more on top of that particular piece. But that is going to wrap up my 6th update for my candle project Use It Up. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss my next updates. You don't miss the Bath & Body Works candle haul. Spring is coming, so we'll see those new candles soon. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.